All right, guys. Hey, it's good to be back with you again, and we have actually another Diamond Mine baseball game here for you today. I know normally I have Skeeter Soft in between. I'll show you what's going on here with Skeeter Soft. We've got a little bit of a glitch. So if I go over here to NP3, we go on down here to the executable. As always, I run as administrator, and we click over here on 1908. There's kind of a funky thing that's happening. You can see here error code 406 missing SKS underscore -1.scx file. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I've emailed Cyrus and let him see this. I think it's the first time he's seen it. I can tell you what caused it. So I have a VirtualBox here, actually on a external hard drive. And what happens is I have one of these pluggable what is it, a Thunderbolt dock for these drives that are running on Thunderbolt. And what happens is I bumped it, and it came like undone for a second while VirtualBox was running, and that caused everything to freeze. And I'm guessing that happened at some point in time when NP3 was trying to save. And so as a result, we are currently in the shop. And so because of that, the question is, so do I wait? What exactly do I do? We're going to go ahead and play some Diamond Mine. Might as well. The Athletics at 24-19, and the Tigers at 22-22. Eddie Juiced up there first takes a ball. The Athletics, of course, a little bit overpowered, I would think, in a game like Diamond Mine Baseball, where power hitting is rewarded so much. And there's another ball to Juiced. It's 2-0. Virgil Trucks is on the mound here for the Tigers. 4.24 ERA. He's 4-4. There's another ball to Juiced. It's power that's rewarded, and also taking pitches and walking a lot, and that's what the Athletics do so well. 3-1 the count on Eddie, and that's away, and Trucks lost him, and that brings up Elmer Vallo. So the Athletics are about 2.5 games, I think, behind the Indians. This is an exciting American League pennant race as Vallo fouls one away. It's 0-1. That fastball's wide, 1-1 the count. Elmer Vallo, 331, 454 on base percentage, slugging well as he fouls that one away. It's 1-2. Pop up, out of play. 1-2 remains on Elmer. And there's one in the dirt. It's 2-2 now. And this will bring up another pitch. It's fouled away again. Still 2-2. Fouled away again. That's the other thing that they can do. They foul away a lot of pitches. There are questions as to whether Diamond Mine has too many foul balls or not, and I would say it definitely does for seasons like this. I don't think you could go back to 1949 and see a guy foul 10 pitches off in a row like this. There's a fly ball to right field. Word says that for the out. There's one away. Here now, Hank Majeski. Majeski hitting 287. It's a ground ball over to Barry, who throws to first for the, he goes to second for one, and then back to first for the double play, and that does it. We go to the bottom of the first. Ironic that the Athletics would be the victims of the double play, considering the fact that that's the team that has set the record for most double plays in a single season in Major League Baseball history, not just American League history. And so we go to the bottom of the first. It's the 66 Pirates, by the way. They came close to tying that record. They were one away. Joe Coleman, the pitcher here for the Athletics. And I've talked a lot about the Athletics pitching staff, haven't I? 3.41 to his ERA, 4-5 the record. He's pitching against Don Callaway here in the bottom of the first. And Callaway up there takes the ball high. It's 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Coleman's had 10 starts and has had a decision in each one, and there's a line drive to left center field between Vallo and Chapman, gets down for a base hit. Callaway will make it to first, and that brings up Hoot Evers, hitting 313. That's a foul ball, 0-1 the count on Evers. It says, yes, the Detroit might be looking to get out to an early lead. No, we're not. We're looking to not do anything like that. We want to keep the game tied. That's ripped to center field. Chapman goes back and grabs that for the out. There's one away. Here now, Vic Wirtz hitting just under 300, and he takes a ball outside. There's a strike. It's 1-1 on Vic, and that's high. It's 2-1 quickly. Throw to first, nothing happening. Fastball's low and away, 3-1 the count, and there's a strike, 3-2. It's hit hard, and that is out of Chapman's reach towards right center field. This time Callaway gets around. Chapman goes and finds it, and Callaway around third base goes on to score, and that is a double for Vic Wirtz. It's a 1-0 lead for the Tigers, just like that, and that will bring up Johnny Gross. So the center fielder comes up here, hitting 252. This really is the battle of the fourth place teams, because both the Athletics and Tigers are kind of jockeying for position. They're not going to catch the Indians this quickly. They might catch up, the Athletics might catch up to the Yankees. We'll see what happens. It's 3-0 on Johnny, and that's fouled away. 3-1 the count. And that's inside for ball 4, and that'll bring up Donnie Lipon. Well, the Athletics won't catch up to much of anybody if they walk guys like that. First walk for Coleman. And that's a line drive, first pitch swing for Johnny over to right field, and that's out of Moses' reach. That's a base hit, and around come the runners. We're going to send both of them. Let's see if Wirtz can score. The throw will go home. Lipon will go to second, and Wirtz came in hard and tried to knock Guerra out, but Guerra holds on to the ball. The runners, of course, advance, and it remains a 1-0 lead for the Tigers. That brings up Aaron Robinson. So big collision at the plate, and Guerra gets the best of it, despite being knocked out, holds on to the ball. Robinson fouls one away and then takes the ball. There's a strike in the outside corner, so it's 1-2 on him, and that's a grounder to the left side. Juice, the shortstop, throws to first for the out, and we go to the top of the second. All of that screaming, and it's only a single run for the Tigers. Here now, Wally Moses quickly with the 1-1 count on him. Takes the ball low. It's 2-1, and that's fouled back. 2-2 on Wally. It's high and outside. It's a full count on Moses, and it's a foul ball. Another foul ball. We're going to do this again, aren't we? Ground ball to short. Lipon on to first. One gone. Here now, Sam Chapman hitting 275. He takes the ball and another ball. It's 2-0, and that's hit straight to Wirtz in right field. 2 away. Here now is Ferris Fain, who takes the ball low. And there's a fastball inside. 2-0, and there's the strike. 2-1. Grounder back to Trucks at the mound. He throws to first. We go to the bottom of the second. And here is George Kell, 276. He takes the ball, almost won a game just the other day, and having some bad luck so far. 2-0, now 3-0 on him quickly. He'll take this one for a strike, 3-1. Come back to Coleman. That was a hard hit ball back to him, but Joe handled it, threw to first for the out, one away. Neil Berry now, he'll take a strike and then hits that one towards the middle of the diamond for a base hit past Coleman and up the middle. So Berry gets the hit. Hit number 4 for the Detroits, and that'll bring up Virgil Trucks. Of course, he's going to bunt. Hitting 063. It's a throw to first, nothing happening. That's bunted towards third, and that's a bad bunt. Majeski gets that, throws over to Juice just in time for the force, and so Trucks now is the runner on at first. They didn't have enough time to double him up. And that brings up Don Callaway again. He's hitting 385, but only 52 at-bats, and he fouls one away. And swings and misses at a high one. 0-2. Tie again. 1-2 the count. Remains 1-2 here on Don. There's a throw to first. Again, nothing doing. And another throw to first. Nothing happening there. Fastball's high for a ball. 2-2. That's fouled back again. Still 2-2. Chopper to third base. Majeski throwing to first, and they get him, and we go to the top of the third. Still a 1-0 lead for the Tigers, and that brings up Pete Suter. Suter hitting 228, grounds one over to Berry at second base, and Neil's got it, throws to first, and that's the first out. Now it's Mike Guerra. Guerra was knocked down on his back with that play at the plate and managed to hold on to the ball, and that's why it's only a 1-0 game. It's 2-0 on him quickly. 2-1 as Trucks gets a strike in there, and that's hit to left field, actually. Hoot Evers with there for the catch. 2 away. Here's Joe Coleman. That's what happens when you play too much Diamond Mind with Skeeter Soft with 1908. You forget the first names. The ground ball by Coleman over to second, and Berry's got it and throws to first, and we go to the bottom of the third inning, just like that. Here is Hoot Evers. Upset with me for mistaking him, and he takes a strike, then a ball. 1-1. Fly ball, center field. Sam Chapman's got that. There's one away. Vic Wirtz now takes a ball. Strike at the knees to him. 1-1. And there's a ball. He had that big double scoring in the 1 run. Ground ball left side. Eddie Juiced has that on to first. 2 away. And here's Johnny Groth, who takes a strike. It's 0-1 on Groth. That's high. 1-1. And that's one pitch that's bounced up there. It's 2-1, then a foul ball, 2-2. Fouled away again. And that's high. Full count now on Groth. And there's strike 3. He got locked up by that one. And we go to the top of the 4th inning, just like that. Eddie Juice leads this off, and he takes a ball. And then a strike. 1-1 quickly. Quick ball game for these pitchers. That's inside. It's 2-1 in Eddie. And there's the strike, 2-2. He walked last time up. High and tight, full count on Eddie, and he loves walking. It's a foul ball by Juice. Full count still. And there's ball 4 again. What did I tell you? Juice loves to walk. There's a throwback to first base, nothing happening. Here's Elmer Valo now, who takes the ball. So 2 base runners, both were Eddie juiced for the Athletics. They don't have any hits. Now there's a strike finally on Valo. It's 2-1. It's popped away foul. 2-2 the count. And it's foul back again. Still 2-2 on Elmer. And there's another foul ball. I tell you, we have a few too many of these, and that's high. Full count now on Valo. Popped up, out of play. Full count remains. It's hit to right field. Wirtz kind of runs back a little bit, runs forward again, and catches that for the out. There's one away. Here now is Hank Majewski. Much ado about nothing, and Majewski takes a strike. That's fouled away. It's 0-2 quickly on Majewski, and he swings and misses at that one for the strikeout. Trucks gets his first strikeout of the season, or of the game. That'll bring up Wally Moses, his 44th of the season, I should say. 1-1's the count on Wally. 45 strikeouts, 44 walks for Trucks this season so far. He had more strikeouts than walks in real life, but only slightly. 1-2 the count on Moses now. And that's low. It's 2-2. Fouled back. And there's a swing and a miss in that fastball, and so down he goes, and we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Tigers still with a slim 1-0 lead. Here now is Johnny Lipon up against Joel Coleman. Ground ball through the right side for another hit. That's hit number 5 here for the Tigers, and they're showing you how to do it. That'll bring up Aaron Robinson. I guess we'll have him swing away. He takes a strike. And there's a ground ball, and that's a double play. Tailor-made Philadelphia. Juice to Suter on to Fain, and that's 2 away, and here comes George Kell. Kell takes a strike. 0-for-1 today. Ball inside. And another strike. It's 1-2. That's outside. 2-2. That's lined over Juice head into the gap over to the wall, and that'll be a double for Kell easily, and that'll bring up now Neil Berry. So Kell does get the hit. He's 1-for-2 now. And here comes Berry with a chance to drive him in. That's a ball to Neil, and that's a foul ball. 1-1. He has 18 runs driven in. There's another strike. It's 1-2. He's matched his total for the regular season, or for the real season, with 18 of those. And there's a strike 3 from Coleman, and Berry looked kind of silly watching that one go by. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Still 1-0 Tigers. There's a ball to Sam Chapman, 1-0. Another ball inside. It's 2-0, and there's a strike. 2-1 the count now on Chapman. That's a fly ball over there. Right fielder Wirtz has it for the out. 1 away. Ferris Fain comes up there and takes the ball inside. 1-0. And that's in again. 2-0 on Fain. That's hit by the mound. Lipon, the shortstop, throws to first. Not in time, and Fain has done it. He's broken the spell. There's the first base hit for the Athletics, and that'll bring up Pete Suter here with the runner on at first. 1-0 still Tigers. Fain moves to second on that one, but it's a fly ball harmlessly hit over to Groth in center for the second out. Mike Guerra up there now takes a strike over the inside corner. Swings and misses at that one. It's 0-2. Fouls 1 away. 0-2 remains, and there's a ball outside. 1-2. That's low. 2-2. And he swung and missed at that one for the 3rd strike, and we go to the bottom of the 5th, still 1-0 Detroit, and here is Virgil Trucks. Trucks not hitting much of anything this season. Fouls 1 away, takes the ball. Ground ball right side Suter, the second baseman, has that on to first, and that's 1 away. Don Callaway now takes a strike at the belt and fouls 1 away quickly. 0-2. Fouled away. 0-2 remains. There's a ball outside. 1-2 on Don, and there's another ball. It's 2-2. Fouled away again, and there's a pop-up over to center field. Chapman's got that for the out. There's 2 gone, and here comes Hoot Evers. He's 0-2. Takes a ball high. It's 1-0. There's a strike on Hoot. 1-1 the count, and a ball. 2-1. It's inside for another ball. He'll take this one, and that is ball 4. So Coleman now has walked his second, and that brings up again Vic Wirtz, and we know what damage Wirtz can do. So Evers finds a way to get on base. Wirtz drove in the only run of the game. He takes a strike. It's 0-1. Pop up out of play. 1-1. 0-2. I'm sorry. There's the ball. 1-2. Fouled away again. Still 1-2 on Wirtz. And it's fouled away again. We've had a lot of this. That's grounded wide of first into the hole for a base hit. And so Wirtz is on first. Evers makes it all the way to third. And that sets the table here for Johnny Groth. 18 RBIs, so that's the same as Neil Berry, actually. Hitting 250, and a little disappointing here so far. He takes the ball high. Does have some home run powers. He's hit 5 so far in this replay. 2-0 is the count on Johnny. And that's ball 3 wide, and he'll take this one, and that's way outside, 2 feet outside. That's about as far outside as you can get. And that brings up Johnny Lipon. Well, the shortstop's not exactly a terror at the bat, but he could get a hold of a little base hit and make something happen. Let's see what Johnny can do. It's a check swing and a strike inside. It's 0-1. And there's a fly ball to left field. Vallo has that for the out. And that will do it. So we will go here to the top of the 6th inning. Still 1-0 Tigers. The pitcher, Joe Coleman, up, takes a strike and swings and misses at a second one. That's a ball. 1-2 now. And there's the called strike 3. Trucks have struck out 4. 1 away. And here's Eddie Juiced, who's done nothing but walk today. 47 walks this season for him. He's got a 1-1 count. There's ball 2. It's 2-1. And that slider's high, 3-1, and they don't throw strikes to Juice, do they? He's walked 3 times now as he goes over to first. And that brings up Elmer Vallo again. He's 0 for 2. If he could get a hit, he could do something. Instead, they have a hit and run ground ball over to the left side. It's Kell who fields that and has to go to first, and Juice is safe at second. So 2 away, potential tying run on second, top of the 6th inning. See if Trucks can settle down a little bit. That's foul down the left line, foul. And that's a ball, 1-1. Ground ball to Barry at second, who throws on to first, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and I'm not sure what's happened to that famous Athletics attack that I was talking about. It hasn't shown up today. Aaron Robinson will lead off the bottom of the 6th, and he takes a ball, and another one, 2-0. There's ball 3 high. It's 3-0. He'll take this one, and there's a strike, 3-1. Another strike, full count now on Robinson. And that's not even close. And so Robinson does get the walk. And here comes George Kell. 98 pitches so far for Joe Coleman, and we're only in the bottom of the 6th. Now, the Athletics bullpen looks a little bit better today, so they may end up using a relief pitcher, but you don't really want to. There's a ball inside to Kell, and that's high. It's 2-0. Liner over third base. That'll be a base hit, and that sends Robinson all the way over to third, and he's not even that fast. Kell, of course, stops at first. And that brings up Neil Barry. Now, I don't think we're going to actually bunt. They are going to pull the infield in, so let's have Barry swing away. There's a strike. It's 0-1. That's low, 1-1. Throw to first, nothing happening, and that's outside, 2-1 the count. Ground ball towards first. Here comes Robinson trying to score. There's the throw to the plate, and Robinson is thrown out, so the throw beats him, and there's 1 away. Here now is Virgil Trucks, and you know we're going to bunt here. There's no question what we're going to do. That's bunted to the left side, foul, 0-1. So there's been 2 men thrown out of the plate for the Tigers in this game. Trucks bunts another one foul and does it one more time, and that's strike 3. 2 away now, and here's Don Callaway. Nice thing about that bunt is the chances of hitting it to a double play are pretty slim, and if you're playing against the 49 Athletics, you need to do whatever you can do. Callaway up again, 1 for 3, now with 2 on base. Takes 2 straight balls, 2-0, and that's low. It's a 3-0 count. He'll be waiting for this one, and there's a strike, 3-1. And there's another strike as a full count now on Callaway. That's popped up behind first. Fain has that for the out, and we will go to the top of the 7th inning. Wally Moses leads this off and takes a ball for the Athletics. It's a ground ball, then over to Barry, who throws to first. 1 gone, and here's Sam Chapman, who takes a ball. 1-0 to Chapman. Pops one up, out of play. 1-1. Ball 2 is high, 2-1. It's high again, 3-1 the count on Chapman, and there's the strike, full count. And there's a beautiful curveball by Trucks in there for strike 3. He struck out 5. 2 gone, and here's Ferris Fain. Fain takes the ball high, and that's another one high and tight, 2-0. And that misses. It's 3-0 quickly on Fain, and that's inside for ball 4. That's the first time that Trucks has walked anybody not named Eddie Juiced. Trucks has thrown 103 pitches, and here comes Pete Suter with the runner on at first. And that's hit deep to center, but of course you don't want to hit it deep to center at Tiger Stadium, and it's going to be the center fielder Groth who goes back and grabs that for the out. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, still a 1-run game, and still very, very tense. Evers takes a ball from Joe Coleman, who's still in there. There's another ball low, 2-0 on Evers, and that's fouled away. It's 2-1. High and inside, 3-1 the count on Hoot. He'll take this one. And there's ball 4. He took that all the way, and he will take the stroll to first, and that brings up Vic Wirtz. So runner on first base, bottom of the 7th. And that's fouled away for a strike. And we'll go ahead and turn this off here. There's a swing and a miss by Wirtz on that one, and it's quickly 0-2. So the count 0-2 now on Wirtz. Runner on at first base again. Throw to first, nothing doing. Fouled back again. Wirtz has been in this position a couple times. And there's a ball. 1-2 now on Vic. Swing and a miss for Wirtz, and then he strikes out. There's one away. Johnny Groth now. There's a throw back to Evers. And then a strike to Groth. It's 0-1. And that's fouled away. 0-2 just like that. Slider is low. 1-2 on Johnny. And he gets tied up on that one and swings and misses. That's strikeout number 5 for Coleman, who's struck out 2 here in this bottom of the 7th. That brings up Johnny Lipon. Lipon's 2 for 3 today, which means he's 3 for 10 of the series, hitting okay. 2-0 is the count on him. And it's 3-0. That was up and in, and he'll take this one. There's the strike, 3-1. And there's one on the inside corner. It's a full count now on Johnny. That's popped up shallow center. Chapman running in, and he's there for the out. And we go to the top of the 8th inning. 1-0 the score for the Tigers. Here's Mike Guerra, 0 for 2 today. And he takes a ball just low, 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Good play by Lipon to get that and throws to first. One away. Joe Coleman, I'm sorry. Next batter up hits a fly ball to left field, and Evers has it for the out. 2 gone, and it's Eddie Juice next. He's walked 3 times. And he takes the strike. Finally got ahead of him. There's a ball low, 1-1. And that's ball 2. 2-1 in Eddie. And that's low and outside for ball 3. And there's a fastball around the knees. And so Juiced is perfect today. 4 times up, 4 walks. Here now Elmer Vallo with the runner on at first. And he takes the ball. Fouls one away. It's 1-1. Ground ball to Barry. Second baseman throws to first for the out. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Those walks to Eddie Juiced have done nothing to help the Athletics, and it's Aaron Robinson leading this off. Robinson takes a strike. There's a check swing for a ball. 1-1 the count now on Aaron, and that's in too close. It's ball 2, 2-1. That's up and in. 3-1 the count on Robinson, and that's down the heart of the plate for a strike. It's full count. And that was inside, and that's ball 4, and that'll bring up George Kell. So Robinson has walked twice now, and here comes Kell, who's 2 for 3. Average up to 282, trying to get to 300. It's harder to climb than it is to drop. There's a foul away from Kell, and then throw to first, nothing happening. 0-1. That's a bounder back up the middle, and Juice tries to get that one and can't, and he lost that one or dropped, and what exactly happened here? He was trying to return the double play is what happened. Just a little bit too excited was Eddie Juiced, and now there's runners on at first and second here. That, by the way, does not help things very much for Kell's average because that will end up being an at-bat and not a base hit. Here now is Neil Barry, and now is the time for him to bunt, and he will try to bunt. That's on the ground right side, and that's foul. It's 0-1. There's a bound down the third base side. Majewski, no play behind him, so he has to go to first. And that moves both the runners up with one away. And here comes Virgil Trucks. Trucks will stay in this game, of course, throwing a one-hitter. And the crowd loves seeing this. There's a fly ball straight to center field. Chapman's got that. That's deep enough to score the runner, and it advances Kell to third. And so it's 2-0 for the Tigers. Still bottom of the 8th inning. Runner on at third now with 2 men out, and Don Callaway's up there. Callaway, who's 1 for 4 today, takes a strike. He has scored a run, hasn't driven one in, fouls one away, and it's quickly 0-2 on him. That's high and outside for a ball, 1-2. Liner back to Coleman, knocks it down, and then throws on to first for the out. We go to the top of the 9th now, 2-0 Tigers, and it'll be the heart of the order for the Athletics coming up. First, Hank Majewski. They're going to pinch hit for him with Taffy Wright. Interesting choice. Suppose it's because of Taffy's average against right-handed hitters. He takes a ball and then a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on that one is 1-2. The dribbler to the right side. Truck says that and throws to first, 1 away. Wally Moses now with 1 out. Looks at a pitch away for a ball, and that's low, 2-0. There's a strike at the knees, 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2 now on Moses. Popped up left side, and Lipon's got that for the catch. The shortstop, there's 2 away, and here comes Sam Chapman. Chapman with 2 men out. Fouls 1 away, 0-1. There's a pitch high for a ball, 1-1 on Sam. Swing and a miss on that one. It's 1-2 on Chapman. That's low, 2-2. And that's a little bouncer right in front of the place. Didn't mean to swing at that. Robinson throws to first for the out, and there you have it. one hitter there for Virgil Trucks, and he came kind of close to the no-hitter, but didn't quite get it. Not much of an offensive game, but it was definitely interesting to watch, and there were some tense moments throughout, especially with Eddie Juiced walking 4 times. That was one of the more unusual games I think I've seen. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll talk with you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.